Guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Lucas, and today we're going to be talking about something very special. There are so many tools out there where you can use AI to create different websites. So for example, you have tools like Lovable, Bolt, Magic Path, but these tools are limited to only, for example, HTML and CSS or React. But what if you want to design and build a mobile app from Lovable to the iOS store, for example? Well, in today's video, I'm going to show you a workflow where you can do just that. You start off with building a website directly inside of Lovable. And then when you're ready with the website, you can literally just transfer that website to Xcode using a tool called Superapp, and you get your design looking just like your original website, but obviously also with those design best practices from Apple iOS. So guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. But before we dive into today's video, I'd love to invite you guys to my Discord community where a bunch of different startup founders, designers, developers from all around the world, and we get together every single weekday to talk about different tools, topics, challenges. So if you guys are interested in joining that conversation, link is down in the description below. Anyways, I'm going to be using Lovable because I think it's like the most popular vibe coding tool out there. As you guys know, you can just use this prompt box to vibe code a landing page or a full-on web app that has authentication, backend, and so on and so forth. Now, I found this really cool Lovable project called Pilates Circle, and it's an overall very, very nice design. You can see the different teachers over here. You can also see their studio, but you can also book sessions. Now, wouldn't it be awesome if you as a business owner, let's say you own Pilates Circle, you had an iOS app in the App Store where people can download and they can read more about these different sessions and they can actually book them, and they get notifications an hour before the booking so that they can get ready and so on and so forth. So that's what we're going to try to do today. So all we need to do here is we need to get the URL of this link. So just going to copy that. And then we're going to go to superapp.com. So Superapp with 3 Ps. Now, Superapp is a very interesting tool. They have a lot of features that you can play around with. And one of them is turning your website into a native iOS app. So over here, you can see this is like a Nike shoe store. And then over here, you have the iOS app that is basically the same design, has the same products, has the same backend even, but it's meant for the App Store. Anyways, we're going to go back to the homepage, and to get started, we want to download this for the Mac. And once you download this, the setup process is very quick. It's going to ask you to download Xcode if you don't have it already, and that's pretty much all you need. And once you're in, you're going to get a view like this, where you have a traditional prompt box at the very top, and then you have templates and your projects at the bottom. So for templates, for example, I can click on Spotify, and then an Xcode preview window opens up like this, where I have like a preview of a phone, and I can literally just scroll down and click on different tabs. So as you can see, we have a nice liquid glass navigation here. I can click on different libraries. I can, for example, click up here and type something specific. But guys, instead of messing around with templates, I'm going to bring in this website that we saw earlier, the Pilates. But instead of messing around with templates, we're just going to try to rebuild this Pilates circle just from the URL into Superapp and actually get a preview like we just saw. So over here where we have the prompt box, we're just going to click on this little icon down here, and we're going to paste in the URL. Just make sure that it's pasted in here. We're going to click on capture, and it's basically loading the website. It's capturing a website screenshot. And then we can say something like, make an iOS native app from this website. It should allow users to book Pilates classes and book private sessions with teachers. And again, we would want to eventually add more features to this. We're going to do that in a second, but let's just use this as a starting point. So let's go ahead and click on start building. All right, and we get our simulator over here on the right side, and it is now creating our app. And look at this for a first draft. Like, oh my God. Got these nice little circle elements on the top. We have Pilates circle. It understands the title. We have our action points over here. Overall, it got the design looking super classy. So this is like a nice homepage dashboard kind of view. I can definitely imagine like replacing these icons with images, but I think it's also cool with icons because you can kind of see with the icon what exactly these classes are for. And these icons are not generic at all. Like they really show what this class is for. That's really cool. But anyways, you can book classes, you can book private sessions. Over here, we have the classes view. We don't have any classes yet. And over here in the chat, this is where we can start out building the rest of the pages. So for example, we have the opportunity to build out the classes page, the teachers page, my bookings. We can even add like an onboarding flow. I think for the purpose of this video, let's just do one of these. So I'm going to build out the classes screen with filters. All right, now we can go to our classes tab, and we have our classes with all of our different workouts. So I can scroll down and we can see even some are like just one spot left, and we have like a calendar view. So we can go to like the next days, and they're even categorized between like beginner to advanced and so on and so forth. And that's how you start building these individual pages. But now that we got that, let's start to build something new. Let's build like a new flow here. Maybe some type of onboarding flow to get started with the app. So I can say something like, let's build a 3-step onboarding flow for new users to get started with the app. And by the way, if you have this like in Figma, for example, you can click this Figma icon and then you sign in with Figma. Just have to click on allow access. And so for example, this one seems pretty interesting. So I could click on this and then head over to the screens and choose the one that I want. So maybe something like this would be cool, where it's like a full image. And then I can select this and then I can right click, copy, link to selection. And then we're going to go over here. We're going to paste this, click on import, and then it's imported the Figma design with one image. So let's go ahead and just mention that here in the prompt. All right. And now we get this new onboarding process over here. So 3 different steps. And then at the end, we can log in, and this onboarding flow basically looks identical to what we had in Figma. And now last but not least is the backend. So Superapp has a direct integration with Supabase. So up here, I can click on this icon and it connects my database to store the app data. So we can click on this, and then we can create a new organization inside of Supabase for our app. And then we can select our project over here, click on connect, and our project is now connected. And we can eventually add more API keys like OpenAI API key or 11 Labs. And then we can say something like connect the classes and teachers to Supabase. Then we can hit on submit. All right, and now we can test the flow again. So just click on next, next, and next. And we have our different classes. We have our teachers as well. And these are all of our classes inside of Supabase. So we have Core Fusion, Athletic, Pilates, Foundations, Math, all of these and all their times as well. So whenever you add a new class, for example, it's going to be stored here as well. And obviously, if you were to build this already in a tool like Lovable, you can use the same database and bring it into Superapp and not have to build this from scratch. Also with the teachers, we get our 4 teachers as well, and we can just keep on adding. But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it from my side. If you have any comments or questions, please let me know down in the comments below. And if you want to see something else from Superapp, also please let me know down in the comments below. And like always, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope to see you next time. Goodbye.